When I first got No Man's Sky back in April 2022, I was astounded by what the game had to offer. With 18 quintillion planets, the game seemed like it had endless content. With that concept came many problems. No Man's Sky is a survival game originally released in August 9, 2016 by Hello Games. Since its rough launch, which faced tons of criticism, many claim that No Man's Sky has gotten better. I'm here today to give my honest opinion about the game in its current state. Now to begin. Something to note is that this is completely optional, you don't have to follow the story, but if you want the best experience, I would suggest doing it. The story in No Man's Sky has much to offer. It is by far one of the best elements of the game. You wake up on an unfamiliar planet, stranded and alone. Only equipped with an eerie message from an unknown source, you have to repair your equipment and find your source ship to get off the planet and follow the message. This takes you across many solar systems where you can encounter allies and enemies alike. Some issues that I have with the story is that it didn't have any voice acting or cutscenes, which in my opinion made it feel very empty and stale. Sometimes you have to read what seems like paragraphs of information that has what you need to do scattered around in it, which really discourages you from actually reading it and just looking at the mission log to see what to do. Overall, 8 out of 10. The atmosphere in No Man's Sky is the strongest element of the game. The very principles of it being an exploration game that has millions of unique planets that are different sizes and appearance was done to a perfection. Along with deep lore and excellent world building, it complements the game even more. As far as complaints with the atmosphere goes, I have many. All of them have to do with game breaking bugs and glitches that take you out of the experience, like the game not saving your data, causing hours of work to vanish. The atmosphere not only carries the game, but is the saving grace of the game. Overall, 8.5 out of 10. From following the main campaign to traveling across the universe and exploring endless planets, to being able to fight bots and being able to sell and trade on a market that supports upgrades to your equipment, materials, and lore pieces. Pair this with the unique and different elements that you have to survive and thrive against, such as climates and storms and space raids against your ship, and you have a good amount of content. The problem arises when said content is unfulfilling and dry. I will admit they have gotten better at trying to add content that could be seen as fulfilling, like the Outlaws update, but No Man's Sky as a whole is far from being fulfilled. Overall, 7.5 out of 10. If you like games that present an endless experience, not bound by any type of campaign that you have to follow, while surviving against many different and unique elements, No Man's Sky is for you. Overall consensus, 23.5 out of 30.